Well, it's Larry Hoxton and Alex Lambert with Saving Local History. We've combined forces and been doing a lot of research together and a lot of ridge walking. And we've come to an old house place that was back during the Civil War where there's supposed to have been a battle went on, a huge campsite, all kind of good stories we can tell you later. Hadn't even turned our detectors on. We've walked in here just looking around. Let me show you a little bit of what we're looking at. This is just the dairy. I'll show you the house site on up here in just a second. Alex, are you excited?
I'm real excited. I think we're gonna find some stuff, hopefully.
Well, folks, we're gonna get off here and turn this thing off, start doing a little metal detecting. And I'm sure we're gonna be showing you a lot of good treasures. So keep watching the videos and let's get after it. Here's the dairy.
Pretty tall dairy.
Look at the pretty cut limestone. Huge place. Well, let's just walk around a little bit while we've got this.
We'll go up on this side.
Look
Go look at that foundation.
Yeah, let's go look at the house. And the barn, there's a huge barn on up here too. Go through this cedar thicket.
And the soldiers talk about coming here to this specific house.
Yeah, like Alex just said, our soldiers even talked about coming here, and we won't say why they came here. Here's a.
There's some kind of foundation.
You look at this foundation up here.
These bricks, these are old handmade bricks out of place. Real old. That's when you're finding bricks like that, you're in a good place. I mean, mid to early 1800s for sure.
Absolutely. Here's some of the foundation of the house. It was a huge house.
Well built. Well built.
What nice corners.
This is a well built house. Bricks everywhere.
There you go.
Yeah, you just don't really find the foundations this intact.
Folks, this is going to be probably the best site either one of us have ever been on. Here we are just looking, but hopefully there'll be a...
We're walking on a pile of bricks, solid bricks.
This has been a huge chimney right there.
Chimney.
And probably another chimney right there.
What I'd say the original house was probably smaller and they built onto it, so there's no telling how old it is.
Well, it looks like they may have just built a huge mansion to start with, cutting all them rocks. So it's got two chimneys, like a lot of those old houses had in the center of the house. We've got a picture we think may be of the house. We're not sure. We'll compare this foundation to it.
Well, I think that picture had kind of a lot of these bends in that foundation.
Yeah. See, there's another pile of bricks.
Everywhere. Pretty. Yes, it has to be one of the best house site foundations I've ever seen, just as far as intact. I mean, just a little bit of work, you can build a new house on this thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's my first signal. I lost my headphones somewhere walking in here, so I'll have to look for them on the way back out. This is reading 17, see what it is. Oh, that's real neat. I have no idea what this is. That's a neat find, whatever it is. We'll figure it out later. Looks like a lever pulls down right there. 17. A neat find. Big slave hoe. That's what we always call them. That's definitely a keeper. Pretty good signal this time. Piece of lead. Part of a round ball looks like. Shotgun hole. Spoon bowl. Spoon bowl. See if we get anything here. I've switched from field 1 to field 2. Got my recovery speed at 5, and I've got my iron bias F2 set up to 6. So much iron trash in here trying to get rid of it. Horseshoe. That's a neat one. There's a coin signal. That's a good big piece of aluminum. There is aluminum trash around this old place. Sad but true. That's probably part of a clock. It's a decent piece of brass. Part of a clock.
Yeah, I was walking over there and I was looking at all these bricks on the ground and I seen something funny in this one, and I got to looking at it. Looks like it's got fingerprints in it. It's right like that. Looks like somebody grabbed it still wet. It's just like that.
Now that is a neat find.
It is pretty cool.
That's real cool. I'd definitely carry that one out of here.
It would be cool if it had like a handprint like that.
Yeah. Still hadn't come up to anything good yet, but we're getting closer.
Bricks now.
Yeah, bricks.
That's pretty cool. I mean, it fits just like that.
Yeah, that's a good find. See what we can find next. Like some kind of a drill bit, some sort. Alex just hollered at me, thinks he's got a button down here. Let's see what we got.
Might be a big old Virginia.
Oh man.
World War II. Yep.
That's a good find. That's great. Okay. That's a good start right there.
Guess I'll probably mark that one on the GPS.
That's a good one. Mark that, take a picture of that one. Good deal.
God, it was a screaming signal. Like it wasn't sound. It was like a 40.
Yeah.
It's like, geez.
18 signal, 17, 18. Yeah. Pieces of a harmonica reed. Broke. I guess I broke it. What Mr. Alex just found. Tell us about it.
It's coming over here, and Larry apparently was too scared to get his feet
Get
wet,
feet
or he'd have
wet.
found it. But I got a signal right there, and I said, "That's a bullet. Sounds just like a bullet, but ain't no way." And popped it out and got me a. Looks like, well, it's definitely a Confederate 3-ringer because of how round the top is.
Yep.
I found a lot of them.
Yep.
Confederate 3-ringer.
Good deal. We're gonna find that camp before it's over with.
Hopefully, we're on the trail now.
We'll find a graveyard way back in this mountain sometime. What's it say?
Caroline Martin.
Yeah, Caroline Martin. 1848 to 1871.
That's old. It's been here a while.
Puts it right in the period, don't it?
Too bad the other faces on these are going off. We should have brought some of that carbon paper. We left some right in our bag.
Yeah, this is that's interesting.
Here we go. Here's another Martin. They died in 1891.
And we got through the Civil War. There's more up through there, isn't there? Yeah, that's 1863.
Trying to think these pieces go together.
Does that say Leah Burke?
Yeah.
I saw that name in the census.
Did you?
Sure did.
Born October 9th.
That's the rest of it, sure enough. Good job, Alex, putting that back together.
18, it looks like I'm gonna say 40.
Yeah, 40 something. That's 20 some years old.
And they died in 63.
63. Died while the soldiers were camping here. But it's got some iron sound in it though, so I'd say it's just a iron. I've been trusting. I got my iron bar set up to 6. That's kind of helping me tell the difference. But you never know, there could be a nail laying right beside of whatever it is. A ring.
They'll do that.
Yep, they'll do it to you. A hammer. It's a long time since I got a signal. It was 11. This shovel don't work like it used to. I used to go all the way down with it and I can't now.
I think it's the ground. The ground's super hard.
No, I mean I can't reach down low enough. Cause my back. Oh boy. Might be a Ballard casing.
Really?
Looks like it. It's about the right size. Ain't something on top of the ground. See what we got here. See what we got in here. See what that is. I believe that's a piece of lead. A piece of a melted bullet. Another signal. Look what we found. Finally found us a bullet. Looks like maybe a mangyot. Let's clean him off a little bit. Been so long since I found one. almost dark and finally found one. Here's another signal. Let's see if it's anything. Yeah, folks, look what we found here. Another bullet. Here's another signal. Gardener. I found a gardener. Getting into a hot spot.
Alright, Larry's got him a signal here. This ground's a little funky. Given these, he just dug 3 bullets. Hopefully this is number 4.
Right here.
Yeah, I figured you were digging something. Is it in that?
It's right here on the ground. So unless I've got another, might be another signal right here.
Ah, look at that. Look at that.
Another gardener.
Look at that.
Another gardener.
Man, that's pretty. That looks
He's got
good.
my cap in his hand.
Yeah, that's sweet, man.
This one don't act right. Piece of camp lead. This one's got an iron signal with it, so I don't know about it.
Right by the camp back in the day.
Well, boy, that one right there is over a foot deep.
Is it a bullet?
Yeah, there's another gardener. I can't tell, can't see good enough. No, that's a 3-ring. No, that's a daggone Spencer. Or some solid base. I don't know what it is. I ain't got time to look now. I gotta get.
It's a.
Oh yeah.
There's some bullets on this.
Oh yeah. Alex got him. Looks like a Spencer.
I ain't dug a Spencer in I don't know how long.
Really? That last one's just a little rivet right there. It's a little rivet. Here's a good signal. That one's in the brush. Dang. another one. That's a Spencer, still got some of the powder on the tail end of it. It may have been a whole bullet. Yeah, I've broke it. There's the back of it, front of it.
Oh!
But I don't know where the rest of it. It probably just corroded in the ground. I've only found one whole one in my life. Well, I don't know about this. Oh man, that must be under a rock. Huh. Well. Piece of barbed wire. Well, it's Larry Hoxton with Saving Local History again. I guess if you watched the video this far, you noticed that Alex and I got caught out after dark. We started finding a little bit of Civil War relics, and darkness caught us. So we didn't get to do any kind of a wrap-up. So I thought I'd just tell you just a little bit about the story of this particular hunt. About 18 or so years ago, when I first got into relic hunting, Dean Shoup, my buddy, and I did a little research of this area that we were hunting today, and we found a lot of reference to this huge house place. Of course, we already knew there was some Civil War activity in the general area, and we got permission to hunt it and hunted the area a little bit, but we never did, get to the house place. We kind of saw it from afar years ago. So jump to the future, we kind of met Alex Lambert online through her Facebook group, Saving Local History Metal Detecting, and through about 2 years he finally convinced me for us to do a little hunting together. So the deal we kind of made was that he wouldn't take me to any of his places and I wouldn't take him to any of my places. But we would find some places that we both kind of knew about and do some mutual research and hunt them together as we got to know each other. Of course, once we get to know each other and become real good friends, I'm sure we'll share more of our places, but he's kind of like me. He loves the research part of this relic hunting. He loves to kind of try to find new places. So that's how we ended up at this place. So you can see the research we did paid off because we did find the house place. And you can see from this video that we found some Civil War activity in the same area. Now we didn't hunt around the house very long. We probably hunted maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Our goal this particular day was just to find the house, which we did, and we hunted around, and of course not too far from the house Alex found that one-shot bullet, and then later on in the evening we got to find the other Civil War relics. So we think we're on a real good place, but the grass is starting to grow quick and there's other things starting to happen, so I don't know how often we'll get to go back. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to show you some photos of what we found and kind of explain it just a little bit, and as best as I can, and see what you think. Well, here's some of the stuff I kept from around the old house. I kept part of an old clock, kept a spoon bowl and a little lead ball had been fired, kept a horseshoe, a little iron ring, I guess that's off a harness or something, and of course a harmonica reed. I think I broke it in 2 pieces, and just a little old ring, I think it's more like a bushing. Then I found that hoe, I found a huge drill bit. That next contraption I found, one of my friends finally told me what it was. It's part of an ice cream scoop. And I found that little hammer. So that's the stuff I found at the house. Now here's some of the iron relics that Alex kept. It looks like I guess that would be a farmer's wrench of some sort, and a nice little doorknob, and part of an old pocket knife, and part of a kerosene lamp, and a couple of brass straps, I guess, or one piece that was broken. And here's the Civil War relics that Alex found. He found 3 fired round balls. He found that 1 3-ring bullet. That's a Confederate bullet that had been fired. And then on our way out, we hit another little pocket of stuff, and he found a Spencer, and of course at the old house place he found that I guess it's a World War II button, which was a nice find. Well, this was my Civil War take for today. I found that Ballard casing after we'd done hunted through an area on our way back through it. Then I slowed down and the ground was real mineralized. That red clay was really hard to hunt. And I started finding bullets. I found those 2 3-ring bullets first, as far as I can remember. And they were both 2 different calibers. And then I found the 2 Gardner bullets, 2 different calibers. And then those first 2 bullets on the bottom are Spencer bullets that both had been carved. One was carved around the grooves and the other was carved at the tip. Then I found the other Spencer bullet where it had been dropped and the black powder had corroded it, and I found a couple of bases. Then I found those 2 pieces of camp lead, which I assume was just melted bullets. So it was definitely an interesting day, enough to make us go back. So that was my take for today. Well, as you can see, we had a little bit of luck today. Of course, it's not the big camp we were looking for, I don't think, but we may be getting closer. Time will tell. We'll eventually go back. I know we have been back a couple times, still scouting around, so I think you'll like what we found in one of these holes on the next trip. So Minnow Alex, we're going to be out some more very soon, and I'll be out doing some hunts on my own here too before it gets too hot. And I'd like to thank you for watching my videos and thank you for subscribing to my channel. Of course, the more subscribers I get and the more comments and the more thumbs up and likes that I get, the more apt I am to keep doing it. So I'm going to get off here and try to post this thing online, and I hope you enjoyed it.